Hello everyone, it's Bob O'Mac, and yes, today on Crisis in the Toyverse, we're going to be looking at the Mattel DC Multiverse Jessica Cruz Green Lantern Corp action figure. And yes, Jessica here does come with the Clayface Build-A-Figure pieces, which are shaping up quite nicely and that I will be talking about in just a little bit. But first, I want to talk more about Jessica Cruz. So Jessica Cruz is a character that I am not too familiar with. I'll be honest with you guys. I had to throw it into the Google machine. I had to read up on her. I haven't touched a Green Lantern comic since the end of Brightest Day, but I definitely like what DC is doing with this character, although I do feel as if the Green Lantern Corps on Earth is a little crowded, but that's just my personal take. In terms of this action figure, though, she looks great. Let's just go in on the head sculpt here. If I bring her in, the head sculpt looks tremendously well. Nice face tone here with the paint. The eyes look good. I love the detail with the sculpting of the tattoo around her eye of the Green Lantern logo. Lips look fine. The hair is sculpted and painted very nicely. The logo on the front is applied very nice as well. Although I wish it was sculpted in, but it's not, so it's definitely not the end of the world. The rest of the outfit is painted very good. I really don't have any issues to speak of. They even applied detail into the ring there, if you can see it on camera. And going all the way down, her boots are done well too. So really, no complaints whatsoever besides that big legal mumbo-jumbo on the back of her here. It's kind of ugly, to be honest with you. But let's go ahead and focus in on articulation. Now, in terms of the head, she can look back a fair amount. She can look forward even more. You can get some side to side, and it does spin 360 Exorcist style. Now, in terms of the arms, they do go all the way out that far. You can bring it all the way down. She's got a swivel and hinge at the elbow there. That works pretty good, if I say so myself. And she's got a swivel and hinge at the hand as well. In terms of the diaphragm joint and the upper body, it does go back okay amount. It goes forward even less. You do get some side to side, and it does spin 360 Exorcist style. Now, in terms of the lower body, we got those nice new thigh joints there that work pretty well. She can do some pretty cool kung fu action. You can bring it down. She kicks forward. She barely kicks back. We got the thigh cut up here, double bend at the knee, and we have a hinge on the foot that goes down and up. No ankle pivot, but that's okay. We're doing baby steps with Mattel, and I'd rather have baby steps that are working pretty well overall as to a ton of articulation that doesn't work at all. Guys, here we are with our accessory department. First, let's focus on the Clayface legs. You do get a left and right leg for Clayface here. These are sculpted and painted very nice, and I'm going to just bring Clayface into the fold here, and I'm going to go ahead and apply. See if I put this on the right foot. I think I did. And Clayface is one step closer to being complete, and if I bring the camera up, as you can see, he is pretty dang big. But more about him later on as we continue to build him. Very happy that he's almost built. Now, in terms of the rest of the accessories, we got some pretty cool things going on here. We have a Green Lantern battery here. It is sculpted very nice. It's got some paint applied to the middle to give it that glowing effect. And the handle, and she can hold it in her open hand. So that is very nice. Now, on to the main event, which is these force-looking lightning things that are painted green for her construct power. Yeah, it was a handful to say. I'm not going to lie. What you're going to want to do, these are made out of a soft, rubbery material. They're molded in this green paint that works overall pretty well. You got two bigger pieces which wrap around her legs, and then you have these smaller pieces that wrap around her arm. They work fairly well. I say fairly well because they are really soft and pliable, which overall is a good thing, but it's hard keeping them in place once you start messing around with the articulation and such. But they're definitely a fun piece, and Something that wasn't necessarily needed to be included, but I'm glad Mattel went the extra step and threw these in, because I am very happy to have them, and I look forward to seeing them in future figures as we continue down the line with this new multiverse pattern we're seeing here. So that does it for accessories. Let's go ahead and do a size comparison and wrap this video up. Alright gang, here we are at the size comparison. In the middle, of course, we have Jessica Cruz. On the other side of the spectrum, we have the man whose ring is now in possession of Jessica Cruz, the Crime Syndicate's version of the Green Lantern. And on the other side, we have that amazing Mezco Batman from BVS. Obviously, the Mezco and the regular Mattel DC figure are closer in scale with each other, but the huge difference being the detail and the bulk between the Batman and the Jessica. I honestly think that the Power Ring and Jessica fit in better with each other, and they're a little more fun to mess around with each other, in my personal opinion. Do I recommend this figure? The bottom line is, if you're building the Clayface, you definitely want her for the pieces, but once you take that part out of the equation, is she still worth having? If you are a Green Lantern fan, then absolutely. As a new version of a DC character, I think it's cool to have in the display, and I definitely dig the new articulation that Mattel is attempting to do here. So yeah, go pick it up. What are you waiting for? With that being said, though, guys, I really don't got too much more to add. As you know, I always let you guys know I appreciate you stopping by, and I really mean that. Thank you very much for that. If you're so inclined, leave a like, comment, dislike, a share, comment. Anything you like. I love hearing feedback, so I appreciate that. You also know I have a ton of links in the description below. Go check those out. I got extreme-sets.com. The new multiverse wave is here. Go check it out. Also, head over to bigbadtoystore.com for all your toy and collectible needs. On Instagram, throw a big follow at Toy Lover Crew. Go see what some amazing toy photography artists are doing. Lastly, make sure you throw on your Google machine some love at undercovercapes.com, which allows this show to happen and has tons of great geekery stuff going on, from comic reviews to amazing geek podcasts. Head over to undercovercapes.com. You'll definitely enjoy what your ears are hearing. Guys, with that being said, I'm out of time. Stay tuned at the end for the slideshow. And until next time, great googly moogly.